Hi, this is Jeff with T&H Foundations and Concrete Services in St. Charles, Missouri. This is a driveway project that we just completed. It's a regular broom finished concrete driveway with a slate stamped concrete border. And if you bear with me as I walk and hold the phone at the same time, I just want to show a couple of the things on here. We've got the stamped concrete border. We've also got the black expansion strip in between the border and the driveway. And as you can see, we've also got control joints saw cut into the driveway. And we do this for several reasons. The biggest reason, it's more effective. It also tends to look better. It gives it a nice, cleaner, straight line. And more times than not, most of the groovers on the market today, while they do have different depths, your control joint needs to be down at least an inch minimum for your normal 4-inch driveway pour. And the problem that I see a lot of contractors have is that they're using the standard groovers, which typically vary anywhere from a ½ inch to an inch at best. And once you get up to about the inch mark, it really gets tough because you try to put those grooves in, you continuously hit rocks, and it makes it want to just kind of break up a little bit. It's hard to put in straight. So most contractors will then opt to use the ½ inch groover, sometimes a 3/4 inch groover. Well, the problem with that is it's not deep enough. Your concrete control joint's got to be at least 25% of the thickness of the slab. So for a typical driveway, which is anywhere from 4 to 6 inches, that's anywhere from an inch to inch and a half down. So if you're only getting a ½ inch groove, you're going to have cracking. Not always, but you're just more susceptible to cracks. So that's one of the biggest reasons we like to use the saw cut method. If I get down real close here, you can kind of see we're down there a good inch to inch and a half. You always want to err on the side of extra. As long as you've got the proper reinforcement in the driveway, you should be good. In this driveway, we've got wire mesh, and then we've also got fiber mesh, which is kind of the theory that more is better. We're a big fan of the fiber mesh, and this driveway in particular had some bad soil conditions, so we used a little bit of extra rock, and we put both the steel reinforcements in the concrete just to be able to ensure the longevity of the concrete. Again, just wanted to show off a couple of the features of the stamped concrete border. We chose to kind of stop it at the sidewalk right here. The homeowner was more comfortable with that, and it just kind of gives it a nice clean line. The expansion strip here that I'll show, I'm showing this for several reasons. The biggest reason is a lot of people don't do this. It costs more to do this, it takes longer to do this, and normally this is done in 2 pours. A lot of the contractors would like to kind of just pour this continuously together and then stamp that border, which is fine, but you know, anytime you have concrete, it needs to be able to move. It expands, it shrinks, and if it can't, then it's going to be forced to crack. Now, these are not structural cracks most of the time, and really less than probably 5% of the time, they'll never do anything. But a crack's a crack, and it's still a driveway that, although it structurally serves its purpose, it does need to cosmetically serve a purpose to the homeowners as well. So if you start ending up with a bunch of cracks, then you kind of start losing some of that touch. That's the biggest reason we put the expansion joint in there. It just gives the concrete plenty of space to move, and it makes it a lot more efficient, a lot less cracking. We also seal the driveways the day we pour them with the cure and seal. It's actually a penetrating cure and seal, which is, there's not a whole lot on the market there. So just wanted to show off a couple of the features of the driveway. Again, this is Jeff with T&H Foundations and Concrete Services, and this is St. Charles, Missouri. Thank you.